Today we're doing these a little bit backwards. We are at Goodwill when they open at 9 o'clock and we're doing it on Monday's video.
It's 9:01. We got to get in there and get some carts.
Yeah, we're gonna get a cart and we're gonna see what they have. We always love getting books and linens from here, but there's always the wild card gems that we find that we can thrift and flip for a profit here, and you can never like have preconceived notions of those. You just don't know what's gonna be in the bins. Best thing is when you come first thing, you get a cart. I'm gonna go check out those middle rows. Zeb is gonna go head towards the books, and then I'll look for blankets in a little bit. The nice thing is when you come first thing, all the bins are new. So everything is ready to go. All right, so I just happened to see this quilt. It's kind of fun. It's like a block quilt, definitely homemade. I'm gonna grab it. Oh, it does have stains, but I think I can get those out with OxyClean. I do like this sheet. Oh, that's Sharpie. That's not coming out. Shoot.
Right away, spy into Reader's Digest right here. Uh-oh, is it broken? Nope, that's another book. We'll leave that there. This is a good one. So when I see bins like this is mostly kids' books and newer books. I don't go through those until I've gone through all the other bins. Three Musketeers hiding down over here. It's a good one. I'm gonna try not to buy a ton of books this week because, is this The Secret Garden? Oh, The Secret Life of the Forest. Anyway, I'm gonna try to not buy a ton of books this morning because I bought like 40 last week, and I usually try to buy around 20 every week, so I'm ahead right now.
So I really like the neutrals in this Afghan, and it's huge. So I'm definitely gonna pick this up. This is perfect for fall. This is a good zigzag and great jewel tone. So I'm gonna grab this Afghan. This looks like it's all linen and it's just quilted. I like a good neutral, and the texture on it is really good. Looks like a Pendleton. And it's wool. These sell for quite a bit. That's a repair in it. I don't know if that really is going to affect it. Oh, it's not Pendleton. Let's see. It is 100% wool, Golden Dawn. I'm going to grab it.
I like this one just because it's got the cow skull and some art on the front. Looks like an old Western. 1936 Scorpion. I feel like we got a couple goodies in here. Rainbow Book of Art. Oh, look at this. Okay, we're gonna get that one. And then I found this old atlas here. What's the year on it? Oh, Roman numerals. So this is 1954. That is exactly 70 years ago. So I will count that as an older atlas. I'm going to avoid getting these encyclopedias. They usually don't sell super well unless you have the whole set. And the likelihood of me finding the whole set in here is low.
All right, so I just found this solid wood shelf. I'm going to grab it because this will be fun to refinish. So sad news, there's another quilt collector here and her cart is good. I'm not even going to show it to you guys because it's going to make you cry. She has all the good piece quilts, but you win some, you lose some. That's totally cute. If it wasn't missing that piece, I would grab it, or two pieces, but it's not worth repairing for me. Let's keep digging and see what we can find in here.
What is this though? Is this another old atlas? What is this one? Nature Encyclopedia of America. Oh, that could be good. Look at that. It's got tape on it, but that's okay. All the Roman numeral dates. This is 1952. Oops. Okay. Oh, that's good. Look at that. This has been a good bin. I found 4 books in there that I like a lot, and then I found this honey cookbook. Usually I don't get cookbooks that are very specific to certain ingredients. I try to just get like standard cookbooks with all the things in them. But I use a lot of honey, so I'm gonna peruse this and see. I use a lot of honey as a sweetener. See what's in here. Looks like it could be good. It's older. junior high publications for liquid duplicators only. But look in here. It's just got all these like, it's like little notes. This one has a bunch of maps. I'm gonna get it. It's older.
This isn't a big ticket item, but these are kind of fun. Crafters like to organize with them. Fake King. So it's definitely vintage. Another cute little box. I love these for making over. The holidays are coming, so lots of cute ideas for this. I also like this tray. I like the woven part at the bottom. Definitely needs a paint job, but won't cost more than $1 or so.
Okay, we're up to 8 books. See what we can find in this one. This is one of those books I might keep for myself. Range Plant Handbook, prepared by Forest Service, United States Department of Agriculture. I haven't even cracked it open. Let's look at it together here. 1937. Oh man, look at all of that. It's a little crispy, but every page. Okay, we're up to like 10 now. And I'm looking at some of these other bins. There's just really great stuff. This is a music book. This one here looks like it could be fun. Oh, it's a cookbook with tons of herbs and stuff in there. Yep, we're getting that one.
What do you think about this ribbon? It's got like some gold going through it, but it's definitely that like granny floral that's super popular. And I think for Christmas, if somebody had kind of a shabby tree, this would be good. So I'm gonna grab this too. I don't buy a ton of cake molds, but this one looks older, and I flipped over. It says Wilton 1971, and it looks to be Raggedy Ann. So I'm gonna grab that one. Maybe there's Andy around here somewhere. So this is a Teddy Ruxpin, bin, definitely from the 80s. I remember people throwing elbows over these back in the day. Looks like it's got the sound bite. I don't know if it works, but we'll take it home and see. It's worth a try. It's very nostalgic for me being an 80s baby. This one's not quite as big as the other one, but it's also Fake King and older, so I'm gonna grab it.
All right, I'm being a lot more picky today. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 books, and some of the stuff Jami brought to me down there. I'm gonna wait until they do a bin switch out and see. We might not be here that long if Jami finds a bunch of quilts. I was on my way to look for some linens with Jami and walked by this bin. The brass handles on this caught my eye, so I looked at the bottom of it. It's made in France. I think it's just an ice bucket. Might need a little polishing up, but I like it. The age on this little, it's not functional. It's just a little planter.
Oh, these are cute napkins. I like the embroidery, and I like the fact that they're linen. That's totally cute. Just needs to be washed. I don't know if it's homemade or store-bought, but it'll look cute in the shop. So this one is machine quilted, but definitely looks hand-pieced. It's got some parts that aren't perfect, but I like the coloring on it, so I'm definitely going to grab this. I don't know if this book is worth a ton of money or not, but it's got like this fabric cover, and I love the binding on it, trees. It's a yearbook of agriculture. I will have to try to get that sticker off of it. And then it's just got all this information about trees in the forest, how to plant them, roots. I'm surprised Zeb didn't grab this book because he loves trees. He's always saving all the little seedlings that pop up in the yard. So for those of you that don't know, Zeb's taken it over here, but they have scales and everything's done by the pound. And sometimes we just like roll up on there with our cart and they will weigh all the linens together and give us a price. But we've never really shown this part of the bins. So I thought it'd be fun to show everything going on the scale. All right, so this is so big, it's not even folding good. I'm pretty sure this is a king size Afghan, which I've never found before. We're just doing our best.
It's super heavy, it's so much yarn.
And the colors are just so good and neutral. Today was about average. We spent about $80. We're gonna head to Deseret Industries, which is a church thrift store here in Salt Lake. It's on what we call Welfare Square. They have a ton of like welfare. They have a grain mill and they do a lot of packaging and stuff. And then they have a Desert Industries like by it. So we're gonna check that one out. And then I think we're just gonna go to a couple more DIs and head home. So we're still in Salt Lake. This is what is Welfare Square. You can see the giant silos. Those are kind of cool. You can see them from the freeway. And you can see that they've got like Deseret dairy products, bakery, employment services, transitional. Here's the cannery over here. So a lot of things that they're being done to help out the people in need in the whole state. And I think across the country, they do a lot of distribution. But there is a really cool thrift store here that we like to come to when we're in Salt Lake. Got my cart. Zeb's gonna try to beat me to the yard. Interestingly enough, the yard area is typically outside. At this particular thrift store, the yard area is inside. So,
you always try to beat me in here.
Yeah, I don't really like to go to the yard area outside, especially if it's cold, but it's all right. They have a lot of good greenery here. So I like this topiary. I do feel like the glazing on the pot would be better if this was a little bit more matte. I definitely need some more moss. But this one's promising. I'm not seeing a price, so if I can get up there and it's not more than a few bucks, I'll grab it. I do like this paper mache deer. I'm not a huge fan of what they've got glued on it, but I think we can get that off and then it'd be cute. We are starting to see a lot of our Christmas items sell.
Oh, those are Longhorns. $3 pewter. And then underneath it, is this a whole set? I don't really want poo, but for $3 I will take it for these other forms. Sometimes these sell well for us, sometimes they do not. So I'm on the fence whether to get these or not. I think I'm gonna leave them. They're cheap, they're $2. I do like both of these though. This is $3 on that one. This one is also $3. Good little metal. I want to say pressed tin, but they're like cut out.
So I'm squatting down looking at the dolls, and they have this Santa and Mrs. Claus. I've not seen these particular faces before, so I'm gonna put them in my cart and then I'll look them up later. I like her outfit. I don't know if they're. Looks like they are ceramic. She's got a cute apron. And they're only $4 each. This is like the most gorgeous plate. The maker is Bavaria. It's $4, but I think I could sell it for at least $12.95. Usually plates are less expensive here, but they must have known it was beautiful too. Here's some more Bavarian plates. I like the purple on this one. I'm not as big of a fan on that one, so I'm for sure gonna grab this one. This one's only $2. These aren't really my colors, but they would look good for fall. It says Italy. It's only $2. I'm wondering if this tray is also Italy. Oh, this is made in China. That's similar. I'm gonna keep digging through here and see if we can find any more gems. I don't know why, but I always love these like metal scoops. It's like thicker metal. It's only $1. People use them in their grain and their flour. And then I found a copper heart-shaped cookie cutter. It's a good size.
What do you guys think about this Angel galvanized tree topper? Looks like it's a candle holder, but could also double as a tree topper. I'm gonna get it for $2. It's worth the chance. Great little galvanized bucket with brass strap and handles on it. $2. Of note, so far everything I've grabbed does not need painting. Okay, so these fishing tackle boxes are great for organizing like small parts, screws, bolts, little knobs, buttons. I just looked it up. It's brand new. It looks like it's been sitting in someone's garage, never used. But they want $5 for it here at the thrift store. If I was to go buy this, it's selling for about $32 because it's a nice one. So I'm gonna grab that up. These are good. How much are these? No price on that one. $3 on that one. Are they a set? I don't want to spend. They're small enough. I don't know if I want to get them for $3 each. I'm gonna grab them just in case. Look at this lamp. $7. Is it broken anywhere? I don't necessarily love the old crusty shade on it. We usually sell them without the shade. Brass on the bottom, brass stand. I'm gonna grab that for $7. I'm guessing Jami didn't get this because she either didn't see it way up here on the top shelf, or because this is all warped, but that's usually like a metal insert that you can just pull out of there. But for $2, this is a really good candlestick. I'd say it almost worked for a pedestal. I never pass up on an old yardstick. I haven't seen this bank around. I bet it's been bought up or gone, but look at the measurements on this. It's metric on this side and then imperial on that side. Let's peruse through the linens here. They've got them pretty well organized at this shop. This looks like a lot of sheets and pillowcases. So let's see if we can find some quilts. So this is the quilt selection, and it looks like it's mostly modern, machine sewn. Not seeing anything handmade or any Afghans today. Looks like a lot of Teflon coated bunt pans. But check this out down here. Got a green enamel pitcher. $3 for it, and it's the perfect green for the upcoming seasons. This is like a pedestal, galvanized pedestal for $2. I feel like I need to find a cloche or something, like a big jar or vase that can go up in there.
All right, just want to show this side of the giant grain mill. It's kind of cool. All right, how much did we spend?
$70, filled up a whole cart between the two of us.
Whoa.
And I feel like we got some really cool stuff.
Yeah, some really good gems. We haven't been here in a while, so it's kind of fun. People were asking us why we hadn't been at Deseret Industries. We actually alternate. We usually do like a Goodwill heavy week one week, Deseret Industries heavy week the next week, but Goodwill's kind of raised their prices, so they may find us shopping there less and less, because if I can get good stuff somewhere else, I'm still gonna go to Goodwill because it's the what if. Like there might be some good copper or something in there that I need to get that is waiting for me. Oh, and is that are you gonna sell that, Zeb? I think I'm gonna use this for like knobs, screws, oh, that's
small
cool.
Washers.
I was gonna say that doesn't look like something you were gonna let go.
No.
We are at the Deseret Industries thrift store in Riverton. I feel like we haven't been here in a few weeks. They've been open for a few hours, so we'll see what they've got. This particular thrift store does bring out more carts, so they're constantly refilling. This is fun. It's only $5. Definitely needs to be painted, but it's got a lid and storage, and it's a clock. Oh, somebody put something else in it that I do not need. We'll leave that here. Look, you could store your little snacks in there and put a lid on it. So far, I went through all those aisles down there. Let's see, there's like 8, and I found one thing. Hopefully Zeb's doing better than me in the yard.
Let's see what the yard has. I'm looking for treasures. I need a good plaster frame. This is plastic. Those shelves are cool. How much are those? You fit a ton of stuff on those shelves. $40 each. It's actually a really good deal for how tall those are. I do not have the truck to haul them though. Do we get all the eggs for the seasonal Easter? Some of these are cracked and broken and melted, but this one looks cool for $3. That one's got a weird grip, but I think that's fine for $3.
All right, I think I have an ornate theme going here. We've got the clock, we've got a lamp, but only 2 items, so not doing so great. Let's get some greenery. That one I don't love. That one's cute. And it's only 75 cents. I always love a good topiary. $1.50. Let's see what else they've got here. This one's cute. $1.
I can't tell if these are for canning or if they're just big enamel plates, but at $1.50 each, I will get them because it'd be super handy around like the campfire. There are a couple clocks up here that caught my eye. How much? No price on this one. So I had one like this a couple weeks ago. This one's only $5. I may paint it black just like I did the other one and put some copper on it. So over here checking out the Afghans, and I like this one. for $6. It's good. This is a vase. I bet you it would fit on that galvanized pedestal that I got. It's only $3. I just feel like it's too tall for that. It's not that big. Okay, $32 at this thrift store, and that puts us right up around $200, and we've filled up a lot of the back of the car here, so it should be pretty good. I think we're gonna call it and go show you everything we got.
I've got to list all of these things, which I will do here in a little bit, but I always like an afternoon project. This wound up being only $5 at the thrift store. I'm gonna start with DIY anvil and give it a good base coat. I got pretty good coverage with one coat, but I'm gonna go back with a second coat. Even if I don't have full coverage, I'm not gonna worry about it for the second coat because I'm also going to do a white dry brush that'll pretty much cover up anything, and I don't mind if a little bit of the gold pops through. Next up, we're using DIY crinoline. You just dry brush it on and bring out all that detail. Last step is just the clear wax. I just need to hit where the crinoline is because the bottom color already has a built-in top coat. Our $5 afternoon lamp thrift flip is done. I think overall it turned out pretty great. To get these paint and products or to buy this lamp, visit JamiRayVintage.com. Hope you guys enjoyed our little mix-up today. We went to the bins first, the Goodwill bins, and then we went to some Deseret Industries thrift stores. We did also get our thrift flip done. We wound up paying $5 for that lamp, and I think it turned out pretty cute.
Yeah, it looks awesome and real easy. We like to show you simple flips when we're thrifting like this so you can kind of see what we're gonna do with them, and that kind of gives you an idea of what we're doing with all the stuff we're flipping.
We have a challenge video coming up on Thursday, so make sure you guys are hitting that notifications bell because you won't want to miss the video coming up. If you want to shop our website, it's JamiRayVintage.com, and if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY
and thrifting. We'll see you on the next episode.